This is my custom LEGO Star Wars Republic gunship. I took my old model and I changed it and added some things to it to make it better. And this is my second time doing this. Starting in the front, I have two cannons right here, and they can move just barely, not really in a feature. They just aren't that stable, so they just move a little. Then I added some lime green coloring right here. And then sloping up to the front, there's the first cockpit, and this windshield can open, and then this can also open, and clones can fit inside in both of these. And on this side, or on both sides, this is my first new addition. I added the ball turret, which you see in episode 2, and there is room for a clone to fit inside. The turret can move back and forth in multiple ways, and it can also move up and down. Coming along to the side, I split this door into two parts. Before, the entire door would open, but now I split it off into two parts, and this is how the original door was like. It just opens like that, and the wing gets in the way a little. It can just open like that. But now I divided it into two parts, so that this part of the door can also open, which I'll show you in a second. And inside there's just not much, there's just a little supporting structure right there. And now if I remove the turret like that, it just pops out. Then you can see that these doors can open up like that. And it works on both sides, but I'll just keep it closed. So the second doors don't have as much motion, but they have enough motion to get the job done, and I think it works fine. There you can see that exposed little slot for an accessory to go in. So for example, this turret, or if I make it a giant spotlight. And then I kind of had to work to fit these doors together so they covered the majority of the side, but they didn't cover it all, but it's not really noticeable. And then there you can see how it looks with the entirety open. And I'll also open this side. Like that, so you can see through. And there's a decent amount of space inside for troopers. And then another feature that I added in was that to mimic the episode 2 model, I can remove these wings. Right now it is in the Clone Wars model with the wings and the turrets off. I can remove these wings slightly. I kind of have to disassemble it to remove it, just because of the way that it's built. And I can take these off, just in addition. And then I can move these wings back, or I can keep them open, it doesn't matter. And then I'll keep them open. Well, just so you can see, that's what it looks like with the doors closed and the secondary doors removed. And keeping the doors open, I can add in the turrets back. And now this mimics the episode 2 model, where it didn't have these secondary doors, so that when this door was closed, this turret could sort of tuck in like that. I don't know if they show this in the movie, but I know it was a feature in the episode 2 model of the LEGO Gunship. It can sort of tuck in like that, or they can pop out, either way, but this is the episode 2 model. And then to get to the Clone Wars model, I just removed the turrets and add in these doors. But just so you know, these turrets do work with these doors, but the turrets just can't pop in right there, because the doors would be covering it. And then moving on to the wings. The wings I kept the same. I might have extended them one stud. And then at the edge, I have like a red stripe on both sides and like a dome. And it's kind of difficult to see just because of how the model is shaped. But underneath, I added in the bottom portion to the dome so that just to give the appearance that a clone pilot could sit inside and man the turret that is supposed to be here. It's what the model looks like in canon, and I just was copying the details that are showed in the movies. And then from a centered view, you can see in the center, I mimicked the details where you just see like the random things that are right here. I think they're supposed to be missiles. I'm not sure what they are, but that's just what it looks like in the movies. And I copied that. They're not all the same because of lack of pieces, but they get the job done. Then I add another lime coloring piece just there. And then the giant engines or thrusters. They are not accurate color-wise and probably shape-wise, but I didn't have the pieces to make them accurate, so I just made this. And they're long and big enough to just work and look well on the model. And on the back, here's what it looks like. I'll close this door just so you can see what the back looks like. And you can see I added this gun on the back. It can move up and down. And in the future, I want to add a door in. I want to add a door to the back right here so it'll fold downwards. But I don't have the pieces to do that right now, so I couldn't. But maybe the next time when I upgrade this, I will do that. That is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe.